Donald Trump is making history. Trump's attorney says he is expected to show up on Tuesday in a New York courtroom to face criminal charges.
Mr. Bragg, any statement?
Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg leaves court after making history. Check out the headline on the New York Times front page. Trump indicted, the first ex-president to face criminal charges.
It's both surprising and expected.
Loyola Law School's Jessica Levinson says the charges relate to payments Trump's then-attorney Michael Cohen made to adult film star Stormy Daniels back in 2016, designed to stop her from talking about an alleged affair with Trump. Trump then paid Cohen back.
If we're focused just on Trump repaying Cohen, we think that's the basis here, and that he incorrectly and in fact potentially illegally logged those payments as legal expenses and said that there was a retainer agreement that he was paying Michael Cohen and that in fact no retainer agreement actually existed.
Trump says the indictment is a, quote, political persecution and election interference at the highest level in history. Conservatives backing him on cable news.
This is probably the most egregious thing I've ever seen in the history of our republic.
I'm not going to stand for it. As a civil rights attorney, I am donating my time to President Trump to help him fight these charges. This is outrageous.
Republicans potentially running against him in 2024, showing support on this.
When you get into political prosecutions like this, it's more about revenge than it is about justice.
The unprecedented indictment of a former president of the United States on a campaign finance issue is an outrage.
It's about the rule of law.
A different view from Democratic Congressman Adam Schiff, who led the impeachment against Donald Trump.
What do you say to critics that say this is all just political theater by a prosecutor who's got an axe to grind?
Well, this is, of course, what Donald Trump says, that whenever there's an attempt to hold him accountable, he lashes out, he blames others. Donald Trump is responsible for his own conduct. If he was having an affair with a porn star and writing hush money payments and fabricating business records, he should be held accountable like anybody else.
L.A. County Deputy D.A. Jonathan Hatami is hoping to unseat George Gascon as L.A. County D.A., a role equivalent to Bragg's. If you had that case, would you go forward with that case?
I think Alvin Bragg is not a good district attorney. I think he's a lot like George Gascon. I don't know about the facts in that case, but I can tell you this. I've handled many grand juries. Grand juries are supposed to be secret. And the fact of the matter is this grand jury seemed to become public from the start.
We'll have much more on the Trump indictment on our political show, The Issue Is, tomorrow night. I'll be joined by Republican strategist Mike Murphy and Democratic Congressman Ro Khanna. The Issue Is airs every Friday night at 10:30 right here on Fox 11.